Hey guys, it's GalaxyGorilla coming at you with some Anbennar. So recently I resubscribed to the EU4, what is it, the DLC subscription, just because I've been really wanting to play this game, and I thought, you know what, why not? Let's resurrect the series and let's start playing more of this. So last time, if you guys remember, I was playing as Magahargum over here in the Forbidden Valley. I decided what I would like to do this time is I would like to roll it back a little bit and play one of my favorite factions. We're gonna play as Chain Grasper, or better known as DAK. And hopefully we're going to be able to turn this little... So basically, like, the whole idea for this mission tree is you're trying to take your little goblin leader, Dak, and turn him into, like, a lich. And, just go ahead and construct and colonize all over this place. So the biggest issues you have around here is you're kind of next to some of the biggest power players in the land. For example, you're next to the command. You're next to, I believe it's, yeah, this little guy right here, Denijan Raj. And these guys can usually grow pretty huge pretty fast, and it can be a little tricky to protect yourself. But our main goal is to try to finish the mission tree and see how big we can get before the end of the game. If you guys have any tips or tricks, please let me know down in the comments below. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's jump on in. So, I'd like to think I am getting a little better at this game the more I play it. There are still certain things that confuse me, like when it comes to like army compositions and stuff. Sometimes I kind of just think bigger number equals win, but I know that's not always the case. I know sometimes like it comes down to like troop compositions and like bonuses and stuff, and you got to be really careful for that. All right. Born as one of, if not the weakest races, goblins rely on pragmatism, cunning, and extreme cruelty to gain every advantage. A survival instinct that has been permi is that permeated? Yeah, permeated deep into goblin society, where lives are just a relatively cheap commodity. They are known to live in innumerable numbers inside the serpent spine's dark depths. Nice, yeah. Yeah, that kind of gives you like a little rundown. I'll scroll through it. If you guys want to pause the video and read through it, like by all means, feel free. Kind of like have like different like like the religious buffs, tolerance to heathens, and a reduction to idea costs, which is pretty cool. And then you get like special cult bonuses and stuff, and I'll show you that when we get to like the screen itself. Goblin government and just the environment we live in and how the mechanics work. Okay. All right. We'll leave everything on. I don't really feel like there's any reason to kind of like turn anything off, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, so this is like the main event that you get to start. The clock is ticking. Around 2 decades ago, Dak Chaingrasper unified the disparate clans living around Ovdal as an under the Chaingrasper flag. Although he has since held the position of clan boss, Dak knows that his situation will not last forever. Even if he were to survive the perpetually scheming minor clans, he will most likely be gone before the start of the next century. Although a lesser creature might make peace with their own mortality, Dak will not! In the last decade, he has made great strides in his research of the necromantic arts and the pursuit of immortality. In order to be able to continue leading Chaingrasper clan, Dak will do anything necessary to succeed in his quest for power. All right, and then yeah, you get this buff here, no matter the cost, which essentially just gives you the opportunity to have Dak live longer. So let's quickly go through our policies and we'll continue from there. All right, so we're going to go for the native repression policy. We like the global settler increase. And this is where we get our cult bonuses. So, as DAK and Chain Grasper, you don't really want to focus too much on, like, constructing just yet. So what you want to focus on is just using, like, your powers up here to kind of, like, gigasize your what is it, your capital as fast as you can to try to get like earlier technologies and just to be very strong. So we're going to take the cult of Vortza Kerpa because that's going to give us a reduction to development cost. We're a little too poor to be hiring advisors, so that's fine. We can ignore that for now. We've got really good stats though, which is really nice. National decisions. We are going to need to start researching magic. I'll show you guys that in a second. So you have your small little mission tree here. It does open up further as you start like getting deeper into it, But I believe for this first one here, yeah, we need to have DAK be studying necromancy. So let's quickly jump over and do that real quick. So this game, like, I really like this mod over some of the other ones, like the Warcraft and the Warhammer one, just because of like how in depth it is. Like, dude, look at this magical menu. It's awesome. It looks really good. So we're gonna head on over to necromancy, and we are going to start studying the magic. And I feel like it's probably better just to do. Let's. Do we want to spend money or effort? Well, we're gonna need our powers to dev up the capital, so I think we're gonna spend some money. All right, so that's gonna crack open our mission, pursuing immortality, which is gonna make it so we have less money, but we're going to, in fact, just be whatchamacallit, we're just gonna be getting like a ton of magical experience. All right. Let's quickly go over to the estates. We only have two right now, which is nice. Let's see. Where is the nice free one? Yeah, here it is. It's the greater autonomy for the chieftains. And then, are there any other ones we want to grab for right now? I don't think so, honestly. I guess no, we could probably save that for later. I'm not super great at these. I always feel a little nervous to click on them or do anything with them. So if you guys have any tips for like better using the estates, let me know. All right, the mage is one though. There is one that we do want to grab. Let's try to find it real fast. It is the Yeah, here it is. It's the reduced research regulation. So it makes the pop-ups pop up a little bit more quickly, which is always nice. Are there any other ones we want? Allows recruitment of Oh wow, actually yeah, that's pretty good. We could throw that one in there too. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else we want from that. I think that's going to conclude some of our early wrap-ups, so let's go ahead and see some land. And, I mean, yeah, honestly, I think we're good to go. All right, so realistically, this is going to be very slow for a little while, so we're going to take it up to, we'll go to 4 speed for now, and we're going to let this rip. Just because we're not really going to be focusing on colonizing, we can't really afford it too much. We want to start saving up as much money as possible, and we want to focus on just trying to diesel up our place as much as we can. Let's pause real quick. Let's go over to here. We're gonna pop the. Actually, you know what? No, we're gonna save up some of our powers before we pop that edict. I would prefer to not really have to worry about like turning it off and on again. We're gonna let these guys kind of get some of their loyalty back, and then we'll pop a diet, and then we can hopefully like seize more land. We don't need to sell titles. I'm not worried about that right now. Um, Open the ruler magic menu. Yeah, no, honestly, I'm pretty happy with what we're doing so far. Let's take a look at these missions real quick. What is this one? Gain a conquistador. Okay, we're not going to be doing this side of the tree for a little while just because we're not really focusing on what is it? The different types of like colonizing just yet. We're going to kind of just chill and focus on building ourselves up. Yeah, no, I don't want to spend the money on that right now or the Diplo power. One of the following must be true. Have the ruler modifier. Ruler is a witch king. The estates are under the effects of the charm. Okay, yeah, no, we're just gonna have to chill for now, which is fine. Right now, our biggest goal is to try to get DAK to be a necromancer as fast as possible. And I think just for the sake of the time, we're gonna take up to 5 speed. I mean, yeah, that's pretty huge. Because if you guys go over to the magical menu again and you take a quick peek, you need to get to 2000 to become a level 3 necromancer, and then you can activate the project for lichdom. Dude, honestly, dude, most of the level 3 magics are pretty wild. I'm not gonna lie. I think one of my favorite ones, especially with necromancy, is using the what is it the ruling the undead army. Dude, the undead army is really nice. It feels really good. It's got a bad it's got a bad event that can pop up that makes you waste some of your military, but it's not like that big of a deal. So inside of the tunnel, as of right now, unfortunately, the goblins over here that are like being controlled by the command are eventually going to start seeping into our territory. So we're going to have to eventually butt heads with them. But if you look over here, these are the cat people who live on the outside. They're pretty interesting. I hope so. They're usually outside here, but for some reason there's one in here. I hope they get a mission tree soon. I think that could be pretty cool. And then to our left side, there are some goblin tribes and a dwarf that sits up there. I think we'll probably focus on killing them first. Realistically, I'd love to colonize my way down to this hold here and kind of block off the command, but that's going to be a little hard. The command is like a really big superpower that's honestly really hard and really annoying to fight. Have at least 150 gold. Okay, actually, you know what? Honestly, we might just save for this and like just try to stack our powers as high as we can. If we start getting a little too much before we're able to pop this mission, I think we'll we'll obviously use some of it, but for now we're gonna hold on to it. So to become a Witch King, if you open up your ruler's magic menu, it's your infamy. Like as you start learning more magic and you start doing more magical things, you start earning more infamy, and you eventually become a Witch King. And nice, cool. See, the thing with becoming a Witch King though is like you're not really gonna have many allies. People aren't really gonna want to be your friend. They're just all gonna kind of hate you. How we doing on development right now? It's not really super expensive. What's gonna give us more money? Production gives us more money, and that gives us a bigger army and more manpower. We could do this. Yeah, that's going to reduce dev cost as well. We'll just do that once for now and kind of just start saving again. Because unfortunately, we are... Oh, wait, no, we do have feudalism to start off with. Actually, that's kind of nice. But I've read a couple guides on this just because I don't want to like mess it up and get like annihilated really fast. So I'm just gonna try to stick to the guide, and they said the best thing to do is just to dev up your capital real quick. Try to kind of rush for Renaissance once it's created, and then kind of go from there. Let's see, what else can we do right now? When can we next seize land? Okay, it's gonna have to be at next year. We don't want to let them drop below 30 because I don't want to get, whatchamacallit, I don't want to get attacked by rebels because I'm not really spending my money right now. You know what I mean? Let's check out some of the other magics. So right now, DAK is a level 2 in Necromancy, a level 2 in Enchantment, and a level 2 or level 1 in Evocation. So Evocation is it's your combat magic. You have buffs for stats, you have buffs for sieges, and it's honestly it's really strong. It's like honestly if you can like honestly once we finish Necromancy, we'll probably go for Enchantment next because Enchantment's got some pretty good ones too, and then we'll probably go for Evocation. So, yeah, what is it? If you look over here, you can more or less kind of like, I'm going to unpause the game, knock back Liberty Desire. You can give your armies more morale. You can improve relations a little easier, and you can give your estates more loyalty. But you do have to be like legendary with it. This one's pretty good. It's essentially you just kind of like knock out. It's like a free siege. Um, yeah, honestly, I'm fine with that. All right, cool. We're actually, what is it? We're actually getting there pretty quickly. We're already at 600 out of 2,000. I'm hoping by the end of this video, we will be able to kick into the Lichdom project. The only thing that's a bit rough about the Lichdom project here, you know what? We're gonna do a little development just because I do want to. I want to start making a little more money. Yeah, let's go to here and just increase it even further. All right. How much? We're doing pretty good on all our powers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. And that will let us spend that. And we're going to pause from there. All right, awesome. So that should kick up our income, not by too much, but enough to where we're going to start making a bit more money. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I mean, I never plan on really using my heir because I plan on becoming an immortal lich. But, I mean, they can be there. They can grow old and then eventually die. How are we doing so far? Honestly, I feel like we're doing pretty good. So, honestly, when it comes to, I don't mean to keep saying honestly. When it comes to playing with the holds and stuff, you're usually going to ignore the rails and not really try to beef them up too much. You're going to more focus on trying to like get your capitals and all your like holds to be like as giga as possible. How we doing so far? Pretty good, honestly. Okay, beautiful. Actually, perfect way to pause. We will promote Metal Jaw interest when creating new legislation. I mean, I don't want to gain corruption because that's going to tank my cash. I don't mind losing a little prestige and autonomy. We can always deal with that a little bit later. Yeah, it's this one. Just knock that back down. We might get a little unrest for it, but that's fine. All right, let's head over to here. Let's summon a diet. And what do the mages want us to do? They want us to beef up Dwarvo Road 56. And unfortunately, we do want to get them above 50%, so I think we might just end up doing it real fast. We do have the edict on anyway, so it doesn't really hurt too much. What is it they wanted? Did they want... they wanted base tax, so I'm going to have to put 2 into this. Alright, not a big deal. And then 2. We'll let it go. We're going to get some loyalty there, some prestige, and then we're just going to rip it right back down. Nice. So when it comes to crown land, the less crown land you have and the more your estates have, the more debuffs you start to get. But as you start to build up more and more, you can like start getting a lot of really nice buffs, and I'm going to try to shoot for that as early as possible. Just because we don't have that much land right now. Yeah, no, honestly, this is going pretty good so far. It's unfortunately when it comes to playing the Dwarvo Road nations, especially the ones that are more built around. Can I dig deeper yet? No, I need admin tech 5 and I need more dev. But when it comes to playing these Dwarvo Road races, it's just a lot of kind of sitting around in the early game, trying to build up and get ready to colonize more and more. So if you go to, where is it? Our government tab, there is this. There's the Reclaimer of the Dwarvor, and then, yeah, here it is. So this one giga buffs your armies for the simple fact that oh, nice. Yeah, go ahead and grab that. When it comes down to a lot of these natives, dude, they're so strong. It's like 5k, it's like 9k. And like they do so much damage, bro. It can be like a huge pain in the butt. I've never seen them like colonize multiple province before. That's interesting. We do want to try saving up as much money as we can. Eventually the edict's going to become unsustainable and we'll have to get rid of it, but it's not a huge deal. We're doing pretty well for ourselves, all things considered. Okay, so the Renaissance has spawned. That's kind of cool. Leaders without upkeep. Okay, we're not going to worry about colonialism. Yeah, so here we're starting to get like some we're starting to get the events that are going to have us start building up our magical infamy, which is totally fine. I don't mind getting some negative prestige. It's not really a big deal. What is our prestige at right now anyway? With that there. We're still at beyond reproach. Oh, dude, this mod is so good. To you guys, to the devs out there, I give you guys like honestly, if this mod did not exist, I would never play this game. Like, I would not be an EU. I would not have 700 hours in this game. You guys have definitely done a great job with this. It's a lot of fun, and I enjoy it quite a bit. All right, our powers are starting to stack up quite nicely. We do still have the edict going, so honestly, I don't really feel like I need to tech up right now. I would prefer to try to get, like, the Renaissance first. So let's see if we can start shooting for that. What's the power that we have the least of? We have the least of Diplo. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, I can only pump 3 in. That's not bad. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that for now. Nice. All right, that's honestly that got us about halfway to the Renaissance. And because we own such little territory, we'll be able to get that really easily, all things considered. We'll be able to open up and grab it. Yeah, that's fine. We can turn it off for now. We'll turn it back on a little bit later when we have more like power and such. I don't plan on building any units, so that's not like a huge deal. But yeah, we're actually starting to make a pretty decent amount of cash right now. We want to try to stack that up as much as possible. We actually, let me see real quick. We could hire an advisor. They are 114, and it would bulk up our our stat a little bit. It's the weakest one, and I don't really want to focus on it to take away from the other two. Is it worth it for the cash? Are we making enough money to where we feel comfortable and confident? It is only 16, and it's only one a month. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's do it. I think it's for the best. Because like the more powers we get, the more we can start funneling into our capital. The bigger the capital, the better. Blah blah blah. You know what I mean. So, another thing I would like to talk about with this mod is it has some absolutely amazing menus. Especially with things like the tolerance manager, you actually get to pick and choose who gets to hang out in your empire, and I think that's really cool. Like I've hobgoblins integrated. We're friendly with kobolds. We're friendly with orcs and ruinborn. We're not really friendly with trolls, which is a little weird because I know the trolls can spawn in the mountains and stuff, but nobody wants no stinky trolls in here. Yeah, it's starting to get a little expensive to do the development, which makes sense. How much do I need to do this again? Is it just 40? No, it's 45. That's kind of annoying. I think we'll continue saving for a bit longer. The advisor maintenance is nice. Actually, I might hire one more advisor, honestly. I wonder if I should do this one or for here and kind of like just balance out the stats a little bit. I think either way is fine. I know the game wants me to build buildings and stuff, but not right now. Because so when we get to the point of where we can proc the Lichdom project, it is expensive. It costs a lot of money, especially if you don't want it to fail. If you do, you better be ready to pump plenty of cash in there. Oh wow, actually that's huge, dude. 7 for 2? Gimme, gimme. Unfortunately, it didn't give us any points in the Renaissance, which kind of sucks, but that's fine. All right. Let's spend some now. Encourage development. Which one do we have less of? Ready? 1, 2. That's going to take us there. Do I care? I don't want to lose discipline, so I'd rather just purge. And then 1, 2. Awesome. Throw it out there. Yeah, that's fine. The mages can lose a little influence. We are at 81%. I'm kind of tempted to push myself forward just a bit more. I don't know if that's a good idea, though. Spend more money, spend more effort. Honestly, the effort cost isn't even that expensive, so I'm fine with pushing into that a little bit. We could probably do 1 or 2 for each. Here, we're going to pause the game real quick, because we can take some more land. Let's go ahead and summon the diet. We'll do that one, but we're going to let it sit for a little while. Yeah, cool. We're doing pretty good. We're getting a lot of our. We're almost at like above 50% crown land, which is what we're really shooting for right now. Um, let's put like 1 point in and see what that looks like. That took us to 89%. That took us to 96. All right, we need one more to put in there and we'll be good. It's pretty awesome. We already have like a level like almost a 50 dev capital. That's doing quite a bit for our cash flow right now. I think what I might do is go ahead and get another advisor. All powers costs, production efficiency. I mean, that's more money. Why not? Why not? He is a filthy ancestor worshipper. He doesn't worship the Chad goblinic shamanism. Um. Okay. Yeah. No. I mean, like our prestige is in the dumpster right now, but it's just kind of not like a big deal. I really don't want to lose the stability, but we're just gonna kind of have to take the L there. I'll leave that alone for now. I don't really want to spend for it, unfortunately. Um, we could get money and power. We could get prestige and innovativeness. I'll go for money and powers. Because that's going to let us do this. And now the Renaissance is present. Nice, big diesel up there. All right, let's quickly pause and let's embrace the Renaissance. That's going to make our technology, like, really cheap as we go through. So I think at this point we're going to start just saving for techs. How much does this cost to boost our stability? It's 100. I don't know. I'm not really willing to spend for it right now. Bit of a slow playthrough, but still pretty fun. Let's take a quick peek at our ruler menu. How are we doing? Aw, oh, dude, we're so close to being there. Okay, alright, I think this is where I'm going to end this one off for today. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. GalaxyGorilla out.